Hello there and welcome back to Scene Investigators. Now, last time we started our new case, the one called Missing. Now, this seems to be split up into three sections, scenarios 1, 2 and 3. And I believe they may be connected because in scenario 1 there was an option to change scenarios. So I'm assuming we're going to be able to flip if we maybe something in scenario 1 that we need to check when we're in scenario 2. We need to flip back to scenario 1 to have a look for something. I'm very intrigued by that whole system. It hasn't been explained at all or told me why we need to do it. It's a very odd case. I'm one genuinely curious on how these are connected. So, I'm at scenario 1. We were investigating a blended family's house. There was a mother and 2 children, and then the mother's boyfriend, who was a truck driver. Mother was working 2 jobs to try and stay afloat, obviously, as well as taking money from Thomas. I think it was Thomas Harrington. That's sorry, I got sidetracked by his name there. Thomas Harrington, which is the truck driver, travels a lot for work to help the family. Kids ended up getting investigated by what I think is CPS, Child Protective Services. And I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I think that CPS has taken the kids. At least that's what I hope. We do have a name. I can't remember the name now, but it was in scenario 1. Basically, there was a name attached. However, it's Miss Olsen. Sorry, that's it. You know when you just process name a bit too late. So yeah, Miss Olsen took the kids. Now I'm assuming she's CPS, like a worker. I'm really hoping she is. Because that's what, she's the one who took them. So the kids are missing. So now I'm curious as to how scenario 2 is going to play into that. Alright. So, without further ado, let's jump straight in. So grab your favourite drink, snacks, cut up something comfortable. Come hang out with me as we jump straight into scenario 2. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Hi. Hello. Sorry. I'm just going to cut in right here because this is editing me from the future. I wanted to stop in before we actually jumped into the episode. Obviously, that's coming. I want to give a content warning because I feel this episode needs one, and I'm going to just, say it out loud. Say it, thingy. This episode, I've written it down, sorry. Hold on. Because I'm such a good at remembering these things. Because there's a little bit of a list of stuff that's, in this episode. So, your content warning is animal death, drugs, and there is mentions of prostitution and abuse. So, by all means, if you want to bow out of this one, I fully understand, and there's no judgment at all. You can either come back to it at a later date or skip it entirely. There is no judgment on my part. So, apologies for butting in, but I felt it was necessary. Again, if you are okay with it, then enjoy the episode. If you're not, no hard feelings. Alright? I shall see you soon. Situation. Loud and strange noises emanating from a single house had awoken a conventionally desolated neighborhood. Unravel the cause of this disturbance and find out what happened. Okay. I'm wondering how this is going to be connected. I see blood straight away. Okay, wait. So we have a security camera straight away right there. Have a dog leash. As per usual, we are going to just have a bit of a look around and a poke around first before we look at the questions. Because that's how I like to do it. Right, so we've got a foyer, well, say foyer, front room. Lighter with a bird pattern on it. I'm going to assume possibly owned by a female. I don't know that many blokes. I might be incredibly wrong here. I don't know many blokes that would have birds on there. I suppose that kind of bird on the lighter. I might be entirely wrong. I've got a receipt as well. Cart Convenience, 25 to 66 Spring Mills, Miami. So we're in Miami. Backpack. A $5.99 backpack. Plus 36 cents tax. That was 11/15/2018. So that has to be... That's really weird. That's really weird for a American receipt. The date's in English. It's like an English day, month, year. That actually helps me out a little bit. Because now I know how to type the date in. So we've got the front room. We've got a blood trail. Looks to be coming into the house. Because that's... It actually dropped in the... See how it's like angled? Like drop, drop, drop. That one's actually like angled, pointing in, well, that direction. Maybe stumbling through the door when the door opened. Leaning against the door and then straight through. Got something in the wall socket as well. That's not got a wire attached to it, but we're not going to anything. I'm getting distracted already. So we have the DVDs, signs of drug use, little baggies. I'm assuming cocaine. Right up front about it, and another disposable lighter, as opposed to the Zippo, well, the flip lighter there. Hello. Anything behind here? Nope. Nothing hidden behind here. Right. Ooh. It's doing that laggy thing again, where it's like doesn't want to do anything. It kind of just suddenly jerks. And can't unlock anything in here. Anything by the side? Nope. And anything under the chair? Nope. Anything under the table? Or under the other chair? No. So let's follow this. Nothing on there. Sorry. Sometimes people hide stuff on the ceiling fans. We've got damaged tiles, and we'll have follow this blood trail. Very far. Music on the walls. This one I have a bit of a look at. Something in that, I can't interact with it. Something in that plug socket, but there's no wire attached to it. Just see like that one, the wire's been taken off. Because that's a plug in there, but there's no wire on it. Oh, these people must pay. That is a deceased dog. And there's a key there. Now I'm wondering what happened here. Whose blood is this a mixture of bloods? Someone came in bleeding and then two different bloods. See that? See the difference there? And then Doggo is over there. the doggo attack and then was there's definitely a fight, a smear, and a hole in the wall, indent. Still bleeding here. See, that's human, and then that's the doggo. I'm assuming doggo attacked. Can't get in there. We have a journal. Today a new girl came to live with us. Daddy named her Stephanie. She's closer to my age than anyone else. Does this involve a young child? This book screams young child, teenager. She's closer to my age than anyone else. Maybe I can be friends with her. She really likes Spike, and Spike is never good to new people. She must be a really nice girl. Spike, I'm assuming, is the dog. I'm assuming. Today I met a canned mine at the park. When I hurt my leg, he helped me. He said he just came back from a trip a month ago and he was visiting the cemetery next to the park. He seems sad. Mommy always tells me not to trust guys, but I don't think he's a bad guy. Maybe if I meet him again at the park, I can give him my snacks so we can cheer up. Today Marley was crying in her room. Marley always seems happy, but sometimes I hear her crying after the others leave. I want to ask her if she needs help, but I think she doesn't want anyone to know. Should I talk to Mommy about it? I'm getting a bad heebie-jeebie vibe about this right now. This is not going to be a good case. I'm going to forewarn you now. This is probably not going to be a good case. Today I went to the park and he was there. I told him about the TV show last night. It was about the many species of plants and flowers, and that even now not all of them are discovered. I told him I wanted to be the one to discover them, but I'm not good at science. Then he said, if I don't give up, I can do it. I'm happy. I told him I wonder if this is what friends are like. Today was a cleaning day. We found Janine's books that she left. I miss her. Janine? So Janine may have left. Sometimes when she went to work, she'd come back with candy for me. She told me that she would text me a thumbs up if she went back home. That was 3 months ago now. No one wants to tell me if she went somewhere else. The other girls just tell me to keep my lips zipped. I also found my old marble. I went to the park today and we found everything on the list. The scavenger hunt was super duper fun. Maybe we can collect different colours of rocks next time. So young child. Obviously old enough to go, I'm saying young teenager. Maybe. Some more drug use on the, more apparatus. I shouldn't use the words. Some more apparatus on the kitchen table. Anything written on here? Yes, there is. Client meeting, Villaggio Hotel, 10 PM to 1 AM, Emma. Compton Hotel, 8:30 12 AM, Marley. Client meeting. These are all client meetings. These are all late and these are all girls. I'm not liking this. Not liking this at all. Client meeting, Stephanie, 9 PM to 1 AM. These are all like late night. Client meeting, RR Hotel, Stephanie, 11 PM to 2:30, Stephanie and RR, and then Milton Hotel, so that's 2 people out of the house. Rose, Stephanie, Emma. Marley gets discharged. Discharged from where? Client meeting, Cleveland, Rose, Stephanie's 17th birthday. All right. I'm gonna put a content warning at the beginning of this episode. You've probably already seen it. I've just spotted something that I'm very, very not happy about. Like, very not happy about. Stephanie's 17th birthday on the 23rd. Which means Stephanie on the 12th. And Stephanie on the 10th. And Stephanie on the 5th. I'm very mad about that. I'm not going to say it, but yeah, I'm sure you've put the pieces together. Now I'm mad. We need to solve this crime, like, right now. So, continuing on, try not to get upset. I'm not trying not to get upset and annoyed more than I already am. Number 8, Emma. And another one for Emma. I don't know what these are. Still sealed. I'm assuming these are food. Daplin's sounds like a restaurant more than anything else. Shells and cheddar, so mac and cheese. Microwave. Irene, 11:15 dinner. In a tub. Does that mean she was unable to move? Pizzas, just typical kind of like, not exactly frat house food, but typical kind of young person food, for want of a better word. Cup noodles. And that is definitely a knife. I'm assuming to do the deed. And we have a key here as well, which I didn't actually pick up. A key to Westwood Apartments. Alright, Westwood Apartments. This isn't here. I don't think we're in an apartment. So first room. And this is definitely another security camera. I understood the one facing the door. This one I'm very not happy about. So we've got literally a mattress on the floor, no bed frame. Can't get into the cupboard, so there mustn't be anything there. Basketball. Boxes for furniture. We have a phone. With call log. And we have 5 missed calls from same, sorry, 6 calls total, 5 from missed calls. 7:10, 7:11, 7:12, so 1 every minute, and then there's a 11 minute, if I do my maths correctly. Eight minute. I'm completely bad at mental maths, just so you know. There's a time jump. There's a time gap between the last missed call and then the actual successful call at 8:03 p.m. And messages we have from the same number. And a very heart-wrenching message. Mommy's gonna die. Please help. At 7:14. I don't know whose room this is. Markers, I'm assuming kids' room. Irene Hayes. Alright. So this is definitely a child. Should we say that? Is this the same child that is called Stephanie? It's got Irene Hayes on it. Young. I'm wondering, does that tie in with... I think I've just realised I missed something on that book. So this is possibly Irene Hayes being possibly Stephanie. Daddy named her Stephanie. So that means Stephanie isn't her actual name. Could that be Irene? She's closer to my age than anyone else. So is she the 16-year-old? Alright. I thought when I clicked there, I thought there was something actually that I missed. Because there was a bit of a gap, see? Anyway. So is Irene Stephanie, was she still at school? Irene Haynes, who's now called Stephanie in here. Kidnapped, maybe? Or coerced? We've got more blood coming down here. We can't get in that room, as you've just seen. And I think this leads to the bathroom. Can we go in here? We can. And we have bunk beds. I've never known anyone older than 18 to have a bunk bed. Colour me impressed if I'm wrong. Right. This is going to be a bad one. I can already tell this is going to be a bad one. Can we go in here? Busted. See the damage there? And on the door. Someone busted in here. And a portable lock. Locked from the inside. I think that's a one to stop people busting, like locking in. Have money and drugs on the thingy. Blood's coming in here. Busted down the door, unless someone locked themselves in here. Smashed pottery. Hat. You have to excuse me, I do tend to just say things out loud when I see something. Can I get in there? No, I can't. So we have a mess on the floor. I think this may be the owner of the house. I'm assuming it is Daddy, whoever Daddy is. Signs of a struggle. And a whole load of blood on the bed and a first aid kit. A bloody rag. We have a sketchbook. I was expecting, to be fair, I was expecting something horrendous. Philip, 4 AM, Philip picks it up. Top was 2 plain, add a necklace. Loose turtleneck. We have home, so this seems to be a mixture of clothing designs, outfit designs, and like journal. 4:30 to 4:50 AM. We arrived home. Philip counted 5 AM, 5 to 8 AM. He slept. He woke up when I woke up to go to the restroom. So she's keeping track of his movements. So I'm assuming Philip is Daddy. It gives me shivers that. 8:10. He showered. Elastic. This is actually a really smart way of doing it. She's obviously doing journals. She's actually keeping track of his stuff, but if he looks at a cursory glance, she's doing designs. Elastic keep dressing falling. He came back to get his other phone. He was talking to Marley. He left for his house. Might have gone to see security footage. 9:01 to 9:30. He came back to meet a dealer. Then he checked the contents. 10:40 he left. This is Philip's. I don't know who's writing this, but this is Philip's itinerary. What his like, what he's doing. What's been observed, I should say. Metal ring to all borehole size. 2:10 p.m. he left. 7:50 came back. We left with him. Gathering up the way. Simple around coat. Strap on these drink. He can be unpredictable. Be more careful. You might notice that I'm not asleep. Oh, okay. So she's in here with him. I really hope this is not one of the younger ones. I'm assuming there's got a couple of older ones. One man came back, talked to me about a new rich client that his friend knows. He left to meet the client and friend. I'm kind of not interested in this kind of stuff. He came back, we left with him. He's always out for a long time when he meets with rich clients. Good opportunity. It's a good opportunity to escape. Or do something. Can ignore that. 4 a.m. Philip picked us up. We arrived home. Philip counted. Simple event. He took Spike on a walk. So Spike is the dog. He watched some TV. 12 p.m. he left. I thought I'd gone back instead of forward. 4 p.m. he came back and took Marley out with him. Marley was not told about it. It seemed like they were meeting a client. Interstate trek bus Monday to Saturday, 24-hour. So planning an escape. So I'm assuming these girls are here against the will, which sickens me. He came back but without Marley and just her bag. And with just her bag, he seemed upset. We left. Set up a client for him. Meet with Irene right after he leaves. What happened to Marley? What did happen to Marley? Took a pack of dope and left. 5:12. He came back, sat on couch and just watched everyone. Still seemed angry. 6 p.m. he had some dinner. Later he was texting while we were getting ready. 8 p.m. we left. He's physically abusive when he's upset. Better choose a different day. And on the last page. 1 p.m. he was not in the house. That music coming in there was really creepy as well. So I don't know who book this belongs to, but she was definitely keeping some notes on keeping track of him. I'm assuming she was in here. We've got another phone as well. Positive parenting. A parent's guide to raising happy and successful children. Five 5507155092460. Possible safe combinations? Or combinations for something. Passcodes, maybe? Maybe she saw the numbers. Which numbers were entered, and then those are the variations, and she was trying them all until she found. Night shift. Monthly shopping expenses. Quarter 500. Some Rose, Marley, Emma, Stephanie making a lot of money. Marley stopped on the 11th. She'll stop producing money. Hold on, what's that? Okay. I was going to say, is that the only page? Post-it notes. November 14th, we're going to meet the owner of a new hotel. Be prepared by 2 p.m. Emma can handle the house for you. Day after tomorrow on the 16th, after the girls wake up, we're going to a party. Many clients will be there. We won't be going out for the usual night shift. Prepare them to be at the party for the whole night. And another phone. Another call log. And a call log from Emma, 2:29 a.m. Received call. Please, Philip, honey, she's our daughter. She doesn't need to be part of this life. We're fine just as we are. Please stop this. It's his daughter. Philip. She is mine and she'll make money for me. I'm genuinely annoyed right now. I legit hate... I hate Philip. Philip is a scumbag of the worst order. And I'm trying to keep it PG-13. Really am. Thank you for taking care of Irene today. Can you give me a rundown how she was today? Emma. I'm assuming Emma may be the one who, say, lives in this room with him. So there's this guy that Irene plays with every time I take her to the park, and he seems like a nice guy. She plays with a stranger. How did that happen? It's kind of my fault. Remember up 2 weeks ago when I brought her to the park? For just a few seconds I took my eyes off and she was gone. I called her on her cell but she didn't pick up. I didn't call the cops because I knew it would be trouble for us. So I desperately searched for her. Later I found her sitting on a bench next to this stranger. Irene told me she hurt her leg while climbing a tree and the stranger found her, bandaged her and stayed with her until I found her. Since then, when we go to the park, she spends time with him. Please don't let her talk to strangers from now on. Also, I don't want her to go to that park anymore. Sorry for not telling you. I thought it was great since she didn't really have any friends. I'll take her to another park from now on. So Emma babysitting Irene. Irene. So I'm wondering, is Irene actually separate to... Is Irene Philip's daughter? And it's not Stephanie. Stephanie's someone different. Hey, heard you were feeling down recently, so I was thinking we could do a special girls' night tonight with everyone. What do you think? Marley, good idea. Are we watching a movie? Be borrowing some from the library today, and we have some popcorn in the pantry. Fingers crossed they're not expired. That sounds like fun, thank you. So this isn't Philip's phone. Because it's a message to Philip. Or from Philip. Hold on. Whose phone is this? Because that's an outgoing one. So this is Philip's phone. Right. So carrying on. Guide to successful homeschooling. That's not a good sign. And so smashed shelves. Rings. So there's definitely a scuffle went on in here. Possibly someone attacked or maybe even broke in. I haven't seen any like evidence of break-in other than this door right here. Locked on the inside. No body, no other body, there's the doggo. Just Spike. First aid kit. I'm going to say that's a pimp cane. Money and chloroform. Not great. Uzi pistols and ammo. So a 9mm Uzi. Some burner phones. More powder. CJ. So this is his work phone. It's got to be Philip's work phone. Hey, you got some girls? Yeah, when do you want them? I want 2 tomorrow at Cleveland Casino. Alright, I'll send them over. Hey, Anderson's place got hit last night. Word on the street is that it was Harry. Whatever you do, don't cross into his territory. Who's Harry? I already talked it out with him. As long as he stays in his area, I stay in mine, we shouldn't have a problem. Hey, what's the deal? Why is the face bruised? I'm not paying for damaged goods. Do you want a refund? I want to get what I pay for. Alright then, I'll send another girl over. Let me know if any other issues show up. I'm just disgusted by that. Into this entire thing. Same time, same place, and as usual on this coming Thursday, I want the same girl. You got it, she'll be there. And Mr. Hunt. And what's in this other phone? So that's a second phone, second work phone. Hey partner, she's ready. When do you want to have a slot open for her? She can come on Saturday night, 9 AM. Black rose on the thigh as usual. That's what they need to work. Are you sure about this? She's a bit young, you know. Just do your job, man. Don't mess with mine. Tattoo. Someone's getting a tattoo appointment. Hey doc, how's Marley? Much better than yesterday. Her breathing's stable now, but her body really is in awful shape. Overdosing is one thing, which she can really be in trouble if she keeps going like this. Call me when she's conscious. So Marley... It has to be Philip's phone as well, unlike Philip's work phone. So Marley was in hospital. I'm assuming hospital. A hospital of some variety. I don't know if it was a genuine hospital. I was going to say, did I accidentally lock that? Fingerprints. 2549. Okay, so this is the code she was after. What's that say? Oh, just general footwear. Some nice boots. And a weird mark inside that right-hand shoe. See it? I don't know if that means anything at all. And we have another knife. And leather tuxedo dress shoes. So something definitely went down in here. I'm assuming someone broke in. I'm assuming these... Wait, no. What wasn't that? Yeah, so these match up. These match up with the numbers. I'm assuming that's the code 45092. She was looking... Whoever had this book, I'm assuming this is Emma. Emma seems to be like the den mother, for want of a better word. Can I look at that? She seems to be holding all the, like, looking after all the girls when they're in here. So I'm assuming someone maybe broke in or someone attacked him. Evidence of a break-in right on this door. Still need to check that room a bit more thoroughly. Can't get in there. And I'm wondering, is there a sign of an actual break-in, i.e. like busted window or something? Or someone let him in. There was definitely a fight. Blood on the handle. So I think someone went out. Possibly whoever broke in. Alright, let's check out the other room. And not that one, that's this one. So another phone. Phone owner. Hey, I don't know if I can do this any longer. I don't even want any jewelry or anything anymore. I'm sick of this. I see myself in the mirror and I don't even know why I'm here. I just want to get out here. You can't. Jesus, it's only been 3 months since you tried. And you saw what Philip was like. He's brutal. He went absolutely nuts. Please, I'm begging you. I don't want to lose you too. Marley, what should I do? My bag is gone and the client stole it. I don't have any of the money. I'm so scared. Do you think Philip would forgive me? He loves me, so he'll know it's not my fault, right? Oh my god, did you try calling Rose? No. Tell her your situation. Will she help? She might tell Philip. You know she won't, Emma. Right, you're right. I'll call her. So this is between Marley and Emma. So this is Marley's phone. So this is Marley's. So this is the other end of the... Okay, so the phone, the red phone in the other room is Rose. Rose has to be Mom, obviously the mother. Possibly. I don't know if that's any... that just disgusts me still. Good idea watching a movie. Okay, so that's the other side of it. So this is Emma's phone. So this is Marley's phone, sorry. Marley's phone. And shoes. We have bunk beds on the go. We have gifts and stuff. I'm taking you to meet an old friend Sunday night on the 11th. Wear your best dress. More evidence of use. More paraphernalia. I'm just going to call it paraphernalia. Some flowers from Irene. She says she hopes you feel better. Put an extra bag of ice in the freezer. I told Marty to give it to you when you need a new one. Call me if you need anything. R. So that I'm assuming R is Rose. Dear sister, I'm sorry I never said goodbye properly. I'm assuming that's adios. I now have a boyfriend and we are living together. Don't worry, everything's going well. I also have a lot of friends here with me in the room I share. They're all really nice and they're always trying to help. The only awkward thing is that my bed was someone else's for a bit. So they told me it's a little odd to see someone there. Like it's a ghost. How's everything going? Did you get that new tennis racket? I remember when we were kids, we would go to the park and practice. You were worse compared to me then, but now I can never beat you in a match. I'm so proud of having such a hard-working sister. I miss you. I wish I was there with you. So I'm guessing against the will, they're in here. Trapped in. Remove the bandage after 24 hours. Wash the tattoo carefully with soap and water. Pat to dry. Apply the ointment. For the next 2 weeks, wash, dry, then apply the ointment to keep the area of skin with the tattoo moist. So this one of these girls had a tattoo. If you have any questions, just let Philip know to call me, Anton. And there's nothing on the back. For my favourite girl. I don't even want to touch it. To my baby. There's nothing in here, is there? I never... Please, game. Don't stop fighting. Right, nothing in there. So we have 4 girls in here. Is that Emma? So we have Emma. An empty bed. Which is a cursory good sign. Some contact lenses. And Emma's purse. Rose, flip this and write your name before 4 AM. I'll give you a new pouch later. Or is this a cover-up of... She lost a purse, didn't she, with the money in? So that must mean basically Rose has taken the blame for it. Flip this, write your name before 4 AM and give you a new pouch later. So basically, this is a pouch of money that was stolen. So Rose did come to her aid. And crouch here. A whole load of gift tags from, I'm assuming, bags. some gifts from clients. Clients. Heebie-jeebies. We have another notebook. Today Philip got Stephanie a gift from Goldstone. It's already her second one since she came. The last one I got was way back in September. I know he's doing it just so she feels comfortable with us, but I feel like he's given way too much to her. I know I'm immature to think this way. He hates when people are immature. I need to trust him and stop thinking about stupid things. You really don't. I'm assuming this is Emma's. Last night I think I saw my parents. They were across the street at a restaurant. They were smiling and laughing. They seemed happy. I wish I'd never seen them again. Last night's client was the worst. He was nice the last time, so I was happy that he called for me again. But he was actually one of the psychopath clients. Burning me with cigarettes so many times made me want to scream. I can cover it with makeup for now, but I just hope other clients won't notice. Yeah. Horrible. This morning, Stephanie was disciplined for the first time. She was 50 off the quarter. She was terrified, but it needed to happen for her to learn and grow. Of all the things I have to do, I can never get used to watching a beating. I always wished it could be high. I could be high at those times so I can go numb what's going on. It reminds me of when I got beaten and I don't want to experience it ever again. Philip said that I look cute this morning. I should wear my slip dress more often. Maybe I am. Maybe I can. It's not my fault. She wanted it. Clients: Andrew, Milton Hotel, Kenneth Robertson Casino. I really don't like this. This is going to be this is a bad case. So this is Stephanie. So Stephanie is the new girl. I don't know who is on this. I don't think I can jump. Can I jump? I don't think I can jump. So I have Emma, Stephanie behind me. I don't know who's in the top. Possibly Marley, or is Marley Rose and Philip? I'm assuming, or this is Irene. Irene's daughter, Philip's daughter, in here. Alright. I'm assuming someone broke in, took down Spike, and then busted through the door to get to Philip, maybe, but no dead body for Philip. Okay. Let's have a look. Right. Let's have a quick look at these questions now. I don't quite know what is going on here. Right. Who stole Emma's money? When was Marley hospitalized? Did Janine move to another state? I may have missed something on that. I've read about Janine disappearing. How many times did Philip physically assault someone in the house between November 7th and 15th? Who has an appointment with a tattoo artist on the 17th? And who is the intruder? That's quite a few questions to answer. Who stole Emma's money? Shall we try this one first? How many times did Philip physically assault someone in the house between the 7th and the 15th? Let's have a look. May as well calendar. So 7th and 15th. So Emma, Rose, Marley, Stephanie. So they were all involved. This is Irene's. Ooh. Okay, I missed that entirely. Stick. And a letter that I can't. Or outdoor scavenger hunt. Feather, something shiny, walnut, something with a hole, something spiky, something with stripes, an acorn and a flower. And a phone number. Call me if you ever need anything. So who's the guy? That's got to be the guy from the park. So he met Irene in the park. Okay. And just have a look here. So 10th, 11th. Discipline for the first time. 7th and 15th. Okay. So 11th, Stephanie. Just write that down. So Stephanie. I think there's an in-game note taker, you know, and I'm writing this, you know, piecemeal. Right. So Stephanie, definitely. So that's 1. Did Emma? Did Emma get beaten in that time? Nothing under there as well. Inaccessible. So who got... two? So this is Stephanie. Hold on, this is Stephanie, isn't it? Yeah, so Stephanie's the one I've already got. So she was beaten or assaulted. I'm gonna guess it's Marley. I'm gonna guess 3. I'm assuming he beat Marley. Because he mentioned, I think Rose took a beating for the doodad, for Emma losing the money. Rose took the blame for that. And then Stephanie took a one just for whatever it is. Stephanie was disciplined for the first time. With 50 off the quarter, she was terrified, but needed it to happen. And skip that. It's not my fault she wanted it. So I'm assuming... I'm going to say Marley, because I don't know who... put her in hospital, but I'm assuming it was Philip. I'm going to say 3. So, next question. Who stole Emma's money? Right, we're going to look up who stole Emma's money. Who was her client on the 11th? Sister. Who? There was a sheet with times now, and it wasn't there. There was a client list who was seeing who, and I'm trying to remember where it was. And it wasn't anything. There wasn't a phone in here, was there? No. No, there wasn't. So this is Irene's book. Okay, so that's Irene's. And I'm missing something that I've already seen. Oh, wait, no. It's on here. It's on here, man. Right, 11th the 11th. Climbing RO Hotel Rose. Hold on. Who stole Emma's? It's Emma that's stolen the money, wasn't it? Or did she change? Was it changed? I'm confused. I've just confused myself. Rose took the blame for it. And on the 10th, symbolism. How do I work that out? So that's got to be clients, and that's maybe contacts. I'm wondering, I'm missing something. There was a piece of paper or something which had clients on it, like who was going where. Or was it a post-it note? Irene, alright. I'm missing, so I lost track of what I'm actually looking at here. I'm sure there was something written down with who's meeting who. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think I've just made a connection here. $764-9632. There was a number on here, wasn't there? 871-764-9632. Okay, so she called. She sent a message to the guy at the park. But how did the guy at the park... Is the guy at the park the intruder? He came running and it came in to attack. Took down the dog. And Westwood Apartments. See who's... Westwood Apartments. Westwood... Have we heard of Westwood Apartments? So I'm still hung up on... I'm missing something. Who is she meeting? Also, who's she meeting on the 11th? Hold on. Wait. Game, please don't. Same time, same place, usual as coming Thursday. Want same girl. So 11th. It's a damage rate. So oh, okay. Maybe Steph was assaulted, bruised, maybe black eye. She went to see Frank. Hey, what's the deal? Why's her face bruised? I'm not paying for damaged goods. So she comes away. He's, asked to fill up, asks, does he want a refund? He wants to get what he paid for. So he sends Emma. And then Frank takes Emma's money as a refund. All right. Possibly. I'm going to say Frank. Because she went... Because her phone... I would insist on bypassing his door entirely. Emma on the 11th. The client stole it. So she was thinking Frank on the 11th. Was it? I might get me dates confused. I don't know if I'm getting me dates confused or not. I think we maybe Frank. I'm still going to keep it as Frank and see how it goes. Right. So this one we can work out when we're dealing at the. When was Marley hospitalized? And that would be 11th. Or would it have been the 12th? When was it? See, I would have said 11/11. But did she not come home first? I'm going to guess it's Marley. I'm going to guess 3. I'm assuming he beat Marley. Because he mentioned, I think Rose took a beating for the doodad, for Emma losing the money. Rose took the blame for that. And then Stephanie took a one just for whatever it is. Stephanie was disciplined for the first time. With 50 off the quarter, she was terrified, but needed it to happen. And skip that. It's not my fault she wanted it. So I'm assuming... I'm going to say Marley, because I don't know who put her in hospital, but I'm assuming it was Philip. I'm going to say 3. So, next question. Who stole Emma's money? Right, we're going to look up who stole Emma's money. Who was her client on the 11th? Sister. Who? There was a sheet with times now on it, wasn't there? Oh, okay. Maybe Steph was assaulted, bruised, maybe black eye. She went to see Frank. Hey, what's the deal? Why's her face bruised? I'm not paying for damaged goods. So she comes away. He's, asked to do. Philip asks, does he want a refund? He wants to get what he paid for. So he sends Emma. And then Frank takes Emma's money as a refund. All right. Possibly. I'm going to say Frank. Because she went... Because her... Where are we? Her phone... I would insist on bypassing his door entirely. Emma on the 11th. The client stole it. So she was thinking Frank on the 11th. Was it? I might get me dates confused. I don't know if I'm getting me dates confused or not. I think we maybe Frank. I'm still going to keep it as Frank and see how it goes. Right? So this one we can work out when we're dealing at the... When was Marley hospitalized? And that would be... eleventh. Or would it be the 12th? When was it? See, I would have said 11/11. But did she not come home first? There's nothing in here about that. I'm missing something here. The 11th or the 12th? Would she have come home after the beating? Hold on. $2 a.m. She would have possibly come home and then hospitalized on the 12th. She wouldn't have gone straight to the hospital, I don't think. And it was 2018. 11th of the 12th, 2018. If that's November. November 19th. Stephanie. Okay. Right. I'm getting confused here. I'm genuinely getting confused here because I don't know what's going on right now. Right. I don't know Janine. We need to find out about Janine. And we need to find who has an appointment with the tattoo artist on the 17th. Although would the... diary... There's letters here, isn't there? They're all real nice, they're always trying to help. The only awkward thing is that my bed was somebody else's for a bit, so they told me it's a little odd to see someone there. It's like a ghost. Now my boyfriend, we're living together. Ugh. When everything's going well. So a lot of friends here. Only awkward thing is that my bed was someone else's for a bit. So this is her bed and it was someone else's. So is this... There's actually nothing in the thing. Some friends. Okay. So was it be Irene? So would it be Irene getting the... Irene's his daughter. Just drop your pen. I can ignore that. I shall get in a second. Right. So I was looking at notes. So we need to find Janine. And we need a tattoo appointment. Now he mentions sending Irene to work. She's mine and... That's different phone, isn't it? Is this phone? Black rose on the thigh as usual. So he mentions putting her to... That's what they need to work. So it mentions Irene is a new girl. Younger than him. Younger than the youngest. That's what they need to work. Are you sure about this? She's a bit young. Just do your job, man. Don't mess with mine. And he's talking about putting his daughter to work. His young daughter. I'm going to say Irene. Irene. And I don't know if Irene's just going to be enough, but we do have a surname, don't we? And again, sorry, I'm distracted by the other room. Haynes. Haynes, Haynes. Irene Haynes. That's like so creepy. Hold on. I'm going to say 1111. Right, so I think Frank stole Emma's money, and then Rose took the fall for it. Marlene, I'm assuming, is hospitalized because she stopped making money on the 11th of the 11th. I'm assuming that was the day that she was hospitalized. It was either this or the next day would be the 12th. But it's November. I don't know, talk about Janine. I need to find something about Janine. There was 3 assaults between the 7th and the 15th. That was Steph, Marley and Rose. And Irene has the appointment with the tattoo artist. So we need to find Janine, information about Janine. And also the intruder. And I think it's only 3 months since she tried. Oh, we're talking about Janine here. Only 3 months since she tried, and you saw what Philip was like. He's brutal. He went absolutely nuts. I don't want to lose you too. Could that have been Janine leaving? Do we have any entry? Stephanie discipline, needed having to learn and grow at all things. I have to do it, can never get used to pushing and beating. I always wish I could be high at those times. There was a letter, there was a journal somewhere, wasn't there? Mentioning someone who left. I'm assuming Janine is someone who tried to leave. Where's the diaries? There was another diary, wasn't there? I'm going to assume I can't find where the journal thing is. I remember reading something about Janine leaving. For the life of me, I can't remember where I saw it. There wasn't one in here, was there? That I missed entirely. Right. It mentioned, I'm going to say, did Janine move to another state? I'm going to say no. Because I think, if I can find it. I think this may be what she's talking about. I remember seeing something about Janine. I'm trying to think, well, I can't remember where I've seen it, and I've spent a good 10 minutes looking for it and I can't find it. But I'm assuming this is talking about Janine. It's only been about 3 months since she tried, and you saw what Philip was like. He's brutal. He went absolutely nuts. I don't want to lose you too. I'm assuming that is because Janine tried to leave. Possibly Janine was in the bed up above. And it's implied that she was deleted. So I'm going to say no, she didn't leave the state. And I really can't believe I'm missing a diary somewhere. And it bugs me. It's actually really genuinely bugging me right now. It mentioned it mentioned someone leaving, talking about like someone who they used to know. All right, I'm gonna say no because I think that text message meant Janine, which then leaves who is the intruder, and I'm gonna say the intruder is the guy from the park. And the guy from the park, because Irene, lovely Irene in this room, sent him a message. Call me if you ever need anything. He arranged a scavenger hunt for her. He was dinging around her. So 9632. Some missed calls, and then 803. (9632). I remember that freaking 9632's in my head somewhere. I wonder, because we've got the key as well. Well, there's got a key for Westwood Apartments. Is this... I'm going to have a look here. Is this...
Loading scenario.
To do with scenario 1? Is there something here? Is this the connection?
Loading complete.
Thank you.
Good luck.
This is 1998. Well, was there another... So I'm trying to look for his phone. Thomas Harrington. So this is 1998. And what, the new one's 2018? I'm wondering if Harry, there was a Harry mentioned. Could that be short for Harrington? Pretty thin. That's actually pretty thin. I was wondering if his phone number was the same. Could it be Thomas Harrington is the connection between the two? Hold on. Answer phone. I'm just wondering what the connection is between this one and the first one, because I can flip to the other one. There's not going to be a call log because it's... Wait, there's not going to be a call log 2018 in the one in scenario 2. Do you reckon? Could it be as obtuse as handwriting? Can I take a... Can I take a picture of that? I wondered, is Thomas the connection? Because Thomas back, I don't know, what would it be? I think Thomas was it like a drug dealer kind of deal, like had a rough time of it when he was younger. Does that mean he turned his life around? Which he's turning his life around with these guys, with his new family. I'm trying to think of something that he's mentioned. Something that was mentioned about his past, like he was in rehab. For the life of me, I can't remember where it is. But I mean, I can't remember the evidence. But he had a rough past, didn't he? I'm sure he had a rough past. And then started becoming a trucker. And became a trucker in order to turn his life around. And for the life of me, I can't remember what bit of evidence is in here that told me that. I'm gonna guess that it was Thomas. I think the writing might match. Should Thomas had a rough past? Right, we're just gonna try it. Right. Let's go back to scenario 2. We're gonna look for that. Because when you're looking at text, I don't think I can zoom in. But when you're looking at handwriting, you look for something that's kind of unique, and then the Y in any and the T in thing. Y is the same. T is the same. Okay, so this writing looks similar. Y is very unique. The T is also quite unique in it sometime. I don't know if I can pull up a side by side, but I'm going to guess that this is Thomas Harrington. Maybe. Was Thomas Harrington the guy in the park? And it mentioned something. There we go. No, it wasn't that one, was it? No. Oh, hold on. Okay. 11/12/2018. So my date is incorrect. Okay, my date is incorrect. I've got the 11th, I got the 11th. I did have the 11/12. It has to be the 12th. So sure was Marlene. I'm sorry, I'm doing a side tangent here, just because I've stumbled across this again. So she was hospitalized on the 12th. She was beaten up on the 11th in the AM. Hospitalized on the 12th with this doctor, because Philip contacted him on the 13th. Much better than yesterday. Her breathing is stable now, which that tells me her breathing was unstable. Overdosing. Okay, so I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to go 12/11/2018 because it's month. Oh, wait, no. It's actually mentioned there, the American. All right. So 11, 12, 2018. And I'm going to say this because the handwriting looks the same. I'm going to guess. I don't know how it's how the two are connected because it's a completely different date. However, I'm going to say the guy in the park, also known as the intruder, the one who busted in because he got the text message, a phone call and a text message saying his mom's going to be killed. I'm going to say Thomas Harrington. And hopefully I spelt that surname correctly. I'm also wondering as well, actually, what I came in here for. There's one of these messages mentioned a Harry. So I don't know, Harry, okay. I don't know whether Harry was a cop. Whether Thomas Harrington became a cop after the truck driver or whatever. Because it's quite a few years after. Word on the street is that it was Harry. Anderson's place got hit last night, so I don't think this is the guy. Alright. I thought maybe it was a cop, like Harry became a cop. Or Thomas Harrington became a cop and then ended up busting another den. Alright. So, real before we go for it, I believe it was Frank who stole the money stole Emma's money because he sent Stephanie had been disciplined. He sent Stephanie to see her. Or was it Rose? One of the two. Either Stephanie or Rose had bruising from being disciplined. Frank complained. Philip sent a different girl, Emma. Asked him if he wanted a refund. Obviously, I want what to pay for. I think he took the advantage and did Emma and then took her money and left, leaving Emma in the basically as compensation. I think that's how that happened. Marley hospitalized on the 12th because she was beaten up on the 11th I'm assuming AM. Either by Philip, I think it might have been, I'm assuming it's Philip, but it might have been a client. Or overdosed. Possibly, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, she was hospitalised on the 12th. Fell ill, bad, whatever, on the 11th. In hospital on the 12th. And because he checked up on her on the 13th. Nothing really, I haven't seen anything that mentioned Janine at all. However, there was a little bit of someone tried to leave. I've seen the name Janine before in one of the bits and pieces that I looked around and I can't, for the life of me, can't remember it. But I'm assuming that she tried to leave and then Philip went crazy. There was a message about it. Philip went crazy that she tried to leave. It implied that she was deleted by Philip. So I'm going to say no. And then just from the working out all the dates and diaries and everything like that, I worked out it was 3. That it was Steph, Marley and Rose that were assaulted in the house. And then Irene, being his daughter, putting her to work. And apparently all the girls that work for him have black rose tattoos. And she's the newest one to work for him. And she must be the next one to get the tattoo. Because he mentions she's quite young. And then lastly, the intruder, I'm going to guess based on the handwriting. I'm going to guess that it's Thomas Harrington. Because to me, the handwriting matches. And also, I know that the scenario 2 is connected to scenario 1 in some way. And that just tells me it has to be Thomas, because Thomas travels a lot. And I'm assuming he'll be traveling in 2018. He'll be truck driving in 2018 as well at the park. I think I'm alright here. I think we're alright. Submit. Are we going to win? Are we winning? We won. So I'm assuming that, unfortunately, Spike the dog was possibly taken out by Thomas. Thomas busted in, since he was the intruder. Thomas busted in. The dog attacked him. He ended up defending himself against the dog, and then bust in to the bedroom to confront Philip. No body of Philip. So there's no dead humans, only a dead dog, which is very, very unfortunate. Alright. That was very disturbing. That was a very disturbing episode. Where are we going? Let's go Big Me. Hello. Hi. Sorry. I went a bit freaky there. Sorry. So, this case was horrible. And this whole area, this whole apartment building or house or whatever it is very very upsetting, to say the least. Like I said, you will have already seen the warning at the front. I'm going to put one at the front because this is a very dark kind of case, and it has obviously, I feel it needs some content, like a content warning. I just feel that's just it. I'm going to put it, you'll have already seen it because obviously I'm talking to you from the past. This is past me. Obviously I'll be editing it after obviously now. I'll put something at the beginning basically because it's a very disturbing case, and I'm kind of wondering what the connection is between what the connection is going to be for the third scenario. Is this going to connect back to both scenario 1 and scenario 2, or is it just going to do step back to scenario 2? Also, Thomas being connected to is the stepdad of the family with the 2 missing kids. Bizarre. I wonder if that connection is going to... The only other thing that we didn't really piece together was there was a key next to the dog's body that was for, is it Westview or Westfield Apartments? Now that's not connected to the first one because that's a house, not an apartment. So I'm wondering if that's going to connect, that's going to be the key to, or the connection to scenario 3 when we do that. We're going to do that next week though, because I have been recording this for a long time. Right? A lot of evidence to go through. So, I hope you have enjoyed this episode as best you can. It was very distressing. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you disagree with any of me points or anything like that, do let me know as well. Obviously, we did get all the questions correct, although I don't know if my logic of getting the answers was correct or not. I kind of pieced it together just in my own thoughts. Sometimes you can get the question right and your route to get to the question is completely wrong. Or not completely wrong, semi wrong. You can get to the right answer through the wrong logical route. That's the way I should put it. So I've stalled my outro yet again, but we're going to roll with it. I'm going to probably restart. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out. Come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. And as always, I shall see you on the flip side. Bye bye.